All right.
Very good.
What's the topic for today's live stream?
Okay, Maya, we are live. Assalamu alaikum and very warm welcome to all our beautiful viewers. I am Asfa Munir and today we are bringing you another powerful and insightful live session that can truly shift the way you think, act, and grow in life. Every successful journey begins with a mindset. Some people stop at their limits while others grow beyond them. And this difference comes from one thing whether they have a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. Today, we will explore this life changing concept in depth. To guide us
Sounds
through this
intense.
powerful discussion, we have an inspiring Maya. Maya, we are honored to have you with us today. Are you ready for discussion of this topic?
Ready when you are? Hit me with it.
Okay, let's start. Viewers, today's conversation will help you recognize your own mindset patterns and guide you towards a healthier, stronger, and growth oriented perspective. So, let's dive into the heart of today's topic. My first question is Maya, let's begin with basic. What exactly is a mindset and why does it hold such a significant place in personal development?
Okay, so a mindset is basically a collection of beliefs you have about yourself and how the world works. It's like a filter through which you see everything. And it's a big deal in personal development because those beliefs shape your actions, which then shape your results. I'm feeling it is. So, what's next? Don't keep me in suspense.
Can you explain the difference between a fixed mindset and growth mindset in simple words?
All right. So, a fixed mindset is believe, sorry, no problem. So, a fixed mindset is believing your qualities, like intelligence or talent, are pretty much set in stone. You avoid challenges because you're afraid of failing and looking incompetent. A growth mindset, on the other hand, is believing those qualities can be developed through dedication and hard work. You embrace challenges, see failure as the learning opportunity, and basically believe you can get better at anything. It's kind of like the difference between thinking you're either good at math or believing you can become good at math.
Okay, how does a fixed mindset affect someone's long-time success and discussion making?
It really gums things up, honestly. With a fixed mindset, you're less likely to take risks because risk equals potential failure, and failure feels like proof of your limitations. That means you might pass up opportunities for growth and innovation. In decision making, it can lead to playing it safe, sticking with what you already know, even if it's not the best long term strategy. You end up prioritizing looking smart over actually getting smarter.
Okay, can a person have a mix of both mindsets in different areas of life?
Definitely. It's not usually all or nothing. You might have a growth mindset when it comes to learning new skills at work, believing you can improve with practice, but then have a fixed mindset about your artistic ability, thinking you just don't have a creative bone in your body. It can be very specific to different areas.
What are some early signs that a person is stuck in a fixed mindset?
Okay, a few things. They tend to avoid challenges, get defensive when criticized, feel threatened by the success of others, give up easily when things get tough, and believe effort is pointless if you're not naturally good at something. Basically, anything that feels like a threat to their sense of competence triggers a reaction. They might also use a lot of I can't statements.
Okay, how does a growth mindset change the way a person handles failure?
Huge difference. A growth mindset reframes failure as information. It's not a judgment on your character or intelligence, it's just data. Okay, that didn't work. What can I learn from it? It allows you to bounce back quicker, try different strategies, and see setbacks as temporary. It's about the journey, not just the destination. People with a growth mindset tend to be more resilient because of it.
What role does self talk play in the shaping our mindset?
A massive one. The stories we tell ourselves, the internal dialogue, heavily influences how we see things. If you constantly tell yourself, I'm just not good at this, or I always mess things up, you're reinforcing a fixed mindset. Conversely, if you practice self compassion and tell yourself things like, this is tough, but I can learn from it, or everyone makes mistakes, you're cultivating a growth mindset. And it's all about the narrative you choose to believe.
Okay, Maya, do you believe schools and workplaces encourage growth mindset or do they unintentionally sports fixed mindset thinking?
That's a tough one. Historically, a lot of educational systems unintentionally reinforce a fixed mindset. Emphasis on grades, standardized tests, and ranking students can create a culture of performance and fear of failure. However, things are shifting. There's increasing awareness of the importance of growth mindset, and some schools are actively implementing strategies to foster it, focusing on effort, providing constructive feedback, and celebrating learning from mistakes. But it's still a work in progress, honestly. The system wasn't built for growth, it was built for sorting.
How can parents help their children build a growth mindset from an early age?
Okay, a few things. Praise effort and strategies, not just results. So instead of saying, you're so smart, say, you really worked hard on that. Focus on the learning process, not just the grade. Encourage them to embrace challenges and see mistakes as opportunities to learn. Model a growth mindset yourself. Show them you're also learning and growing. And really create a safe environment where they feel comfortable taking risks and failing without judgment.
Okay, how can someone deal with the fear of judgment which often stops them from growing?
First, recognize that everyone experiences that fear to some extent. It's part of being human. Then challenge the thought. Is that judgment really as catastrophic as you think? What's the worst that could happen? Often it's not as bad as your brain tells you. Remind yourself that other people's opinions are about them, not about you. And focus on your own values and goals. Are you living in alignment with those? If so, what others think matters less. It takes practice, but you can build a shield against that kind of negativity.
Okay, how important is patience in the process of developing a growth mindset?
Crucial. It's not an overnight, crucially important. It's not a quick fix. It's a process of rewiring your brain. And that takes time and consistent effort. There will be setbacks. You'll slip back into old patterns of thinking. You have to be patient with yourself and keep practicing. It's like building a muscle. You don't get stronger overnight. It's also about accepting that growth isn't linear. There will be dips and plateaus, and that's okay.
Okay, lastly, Maya, what final advice would you give to anyone watching who wants to start their growth journey today?
Just start small. Pick one area of your life where you want to grow and commit to one small action each day. It could be as simple as reading a book for 15 minutes, trying a new skill, or reflecting on a mistake and what you can learn from it. And remember to be kind to yourself along the way. It's about progress, not perfection. Just take that first step. You got this.
Okay, thank you so much, Maya, for sharing such deep, powerful, and practical insights with us today. Your words truly remind us that growth is not a destination, it's a continuous journey. To our viewers, remember your mindset can either be your biggest limitation or your greatest strength. Choose to learn, choose to evolve, choose to grow. Thank you for joining us. Stay connected, stay inspired, and keep moving forward with a growth mindset. Allah Hafiz
Oh,
and see you in
okay.
next live session. Bye, Maya.
All right. Oh, All right. Have a good one.